Hi, my name is Laura Vance.
And I am Bonnie Cholette. I am the technology facilitator at Westdale Middle in East Baton Rouge Parish. This is my 11th year teaching. I teach computer programming to 6th, 7th, and 8th graders.
This is my 9th year teaching. I teach 3rd grade at Parkview Elementary. We are going to introduce to you our model of leadership in technology.
So there are 4 qualities that we believe a technology leader must possess. The first being obviously leadership skills. The second, the ability, to think innovatively. The third is influence and to have an audience. And the fourth is a connection to learners. So this is our model that we created that involves these 4 aspects of the qualities we believe a technology leader must possess. Leadership skills are embodied by a sense of purpose, respect, empowerment, and communication, the ability to communicate to learners. And that coincides with innovative thinking, creating a culture for learning, providing technology that has academic value, the ability to analyze data effectively, great planning, and that continual critical thinking.
The next component is influence. To be a good leader in technology, you must be supportive. You have to be supportive of your staff, especially people who are hesitant to use technology. Next, you also have to be encouraging. You can't have a negative attitude. You have to have that encouraging, supportive attitude. Last is mentoring. You have to have a mentor relationship with your learners when you're an educational technology leader. The last component is connection to learners. You have to be prepared to work with a diverse group of people as well as provide a diverse plan. Next is current. You have to be current and up to date. And the last is demonstrate. You have to have the ability to demonstrate all the things that you are presenting and that you're asking of people to do.
So beginning with leadership skills, we believe that a leader must have a sense of purpose, a reason that they're trying to get through to these learners. EdTech leaders needed to design plans to help these learners develop their knowledge, skills, and a mindset to fulfill this need for a deeper sense of purpose and create more learning. Respect is key in educational technology. EdTech leaders must understand that the learners come from all different levels of tech skills. And the job, it's progress, not perfection. If the leader gets respect, admiration, people will be more willing to follow the leader's advice, professional development, and suggestions. EdTech leaders need to be empowered to apply these tech resources and to enable this to spread to the learners and empower them as well. And again, from all different backgrounds, characteristics, and the abilities, because the classroom will be full, of every level of abilities, and it's an EdTech leader's job to get through to everyone. And a big part of those leadership skills, is the ability to communicate effectively. EdTech leaders need to be able to communicate research on the use of technology and to implement effective assessment and evaluation strategies. Another component of our model is innovative thinking. So part of that is a culture where ed leaders seek input from a diverse team of stakeholders. They are not the sole part of the education process, that they adopt a community to allow them to communicate clear goals for teaching, leading, and learning. EdTech leaders need to model tolerance for risk and experimentation and create this culture of trust and innovation and encourage their learners to take risks. EdTech leaders must understand, though, that teachers will only use technology that benefits the students. Teachers are looking for technology that improves instruction. And that is maybe one of the most essential things to being an EdTech leader, is that teachers will be driven to use things that are helpful and that directly improve the learning of students. EdTech leaders also need to know how to use technology resources to collect data and to analyze it, interpret those results, and then subsequently communicate those findings to improve instructional practice and maximize that student learning. Planning. EdTech leaders need to plan, design, and model effective learning environments and multiple experiences supported by technology. And critical thinking. Educational technology leaders provide ongoing, appropriate professional development to disseminate the use of technology resources that reflect content standards. It's the job of the educational technology leader to determine what is relevant and useful and what is not, what can be left out.
Next component of our model is influence. This is the more personal side of the leadership model. You have to be supportive. Educational technology leaders must create a supportive environment to help learners accomplish their goal in a comfortable environment. Just like a student, if they're not feeling comfortable, they're not going to learn. When you're teaching adults, they have to feel supported. Encouraging. Educational technology leaders encourage implementation of technology and instructional strategies. You can't just, here it is, go. They have to help establish practical goals for implementation of technology and encourage them along the way. Next is mentor. Educational technology leaders must be the guide on the side rather than the sage on the stage. That's one of those principles of adult learning. They must establish an environment where teachers can feel safe and supported while they learn. You can't just provide information, stand on a stage and say, okay, go. You have to offer that supportive, encouraging mentorship. That's how adults learn. Next is connection to learners. Educational technology leaders design developmentally appropriate learning opportunities that apply technology-enhanced instructional strategies to support a diverse needs of learners. And that goes on to also apply to diverse topics. It's so easy to find technology for math. It's because you have websites, but can you incorporate technology into your social studies lesson? It's diverse from learners, topics, ways you can use technology. It's so broad. Next is current. Educational technology leaders apply current research on teaching and learning with technology when planning learning environments and experiences. Teachers want to know, is it up to date? Is it going to be slow? Are the kids going to be bored? Is it up to date with current standards? If it's not up to date with current standards, teachers aren't going to use it. Next is demonstrate. Educational technology leaders model strategies for teaching concepts and skills that support integration of problem-solving and decision-making tools. Being a true leader is more than telling. It is showing and guiding. You have to do that modeling, demonstrating. It's all connected. Without one, you can't have the other. Without the innovative thinking and the influence, you're not going to be a leader. You're not going to have a connection to learners. They're all related. They're all connected. That's why our model shows it as a circular system.
If you're researching how to be a better educational technology leader, there are many resources available. Respectandleadership.org is a great source. The International Society for Technology and Education, the ISTE, those are the foundation for the tech standards of the 21st century student. The Department of the U.S. Department of Ed has, many documents on what our national standards for being a good educational leader. There's articles by Swanson and Knowles about the adult learner, which is an important part of being an technology leader in a school, is that you're not just, working with students. Now you're working with adults.
Thank you very much for listening to our presentation. We hope you have enjoyed it, and we hope you have learned something.
Thank you.